So in the last 24 hours of of me doing this video, it's just gone 10 o'clock. This video is probably going to go out a lot later, but there you go. Scheduling. Um, Obviously, Rosie Duffield left probably the Labour Party, I think, in the most dramatic way possible. And here's the thing. Should we really be sad about her going? No, I really don't think so. When ultimately this person was the most responsible for some of the most turfiest stuff going on, and her constant stance and very gender critical stance on trans people and the stuff that she has said about trans people has been a constant pain in the Labour Party, causing a lot of frustration in the background with a lot of activists saying, hey, this person, should probably be punished for saying some of this incredibly, bigoted stuff that she's been saying about trans people. Put it this way. I am not sad to see her go. I don't think a lot of people should really be sad to see her go. Now, let's first brief her big speech, why she's going. She's going out and she's basically criticizing Keir Starmer, saying, oh, you took all these gifts, you're such a bad person. Okay, let's go over this. What did Keir Starmer really do wrong here? Now, you can disagree with someone receiving gifts, but guess what? MPs receiving gifts has been a very, very big thing. And bear in mind, if anyone would like to maybe, I don't know, look up Rosie, her gifts that she has received as an MP. I wonder how many gifts she's received as an MP. Has she turned any gifts down? Has she returned any gifts? Because Starmer followed parliamentary protocol on this. He followed it and said, even went to the proper parliamentary authorities and took their advice and sought what to do on that matter. This isn't, as I keep on reiterating, this is not like what happened during the days of the Tories, where we wouldn't find about this stuff for like months, and then it would come out, and then it would be this big, massive scandal. This is wildly different. But what a lot of people are, of course, upset about is, of course, the receiving of gifts. Now, I believe is at this moment, Starmer should just come out and go, okay, we're going to quickly pass a bill to stop MPs receiving gifts. That's all he really has to do. And I would applaud Starmer for doing that. Like, I really would. I think that would be a really gold-plated standard move for him to do. Now, the other thing that she brings up in her resignation letter is, of course, the winter fuel allowance. We've been over that many times. I'm okay with it being means tested. I think the real discussion that should be happening is, of course, where that line should be on the means testing. I think that's the real conversation that should be happening. That's not what's happening. But there you go. And of course, the other one she's bringing up is, of course, keeping the two-child benefit cap. Now, if you've been following what's been going on behind the scenes on this, Starmer has been under a lot of pressure to get rid of that. He has been under a lot of pressure to do that. So much so, they have said, we will look at how we can do that, how we can get rid of that. And we won't know until the budget. Maybe Reeves brings in something else. Maybe they don't get rid of the two-child benefit cap. Maybe they look at some other way to maybe slowly phase it out. Who knows what they're going to do? We'll have to wait until the budget comes out in a couple of weeks or a couple of months' time. But ultimately, is this a massive problem for Starmer? Not really. Like generally not really. You've just gotten rid of one of your biggest probable headaches problems, who has been constantly, bear in mind, criticizing Starmer for years over this, especially over her very trans stuff that she's been very vocal of. And Bear in mind, quite rightly, a lot of people on the left have been saying, why is she part of the Labour Party? What's going on here? Someone like that shouldn't be within the party. I agree. I think Starmer should have dealt with her a long time ago for her comments and the stances that she has taken on that regard. And from what at least we know, there has been a lot of pressure on her during the conference, on her stances, on her stuff. So I think, I don't know, but I think she was going to get a wrist slap. She was going to be had something done for her because of her stance on this, because she kept on constantly clashing on this. And yet, I find it ironic that also this morning, Owen Jones, the primary person, bear in mind, who has been calling for Starmer to do something about her. This person doesn't belong in the Labour Party. She needs to go. Starmer needs to do something about her. Instead of celebrating and saying, "Wow, we've got it's someone like this out of the Labour Party," what a good thing that is. Instead, no, he's seemed to have jumped on the bandwagon and now started praising her and saying, "Oh, what a good and fantastic person she is." All I'm going to say is, would not surprise me if there are a lot of people on the left end up praising this person. Would not surprise me. Bear in mind, this is a person who does not deserve any praise, especially from her very, very terrible stance on trans people. There are videos out there of the leftists who have tackled her on this, and I would be very, very shocked. In fact, it wouldn't shock me at all if there are other people out there who have made those videos tackling her, and then are either today or even tomorrow going, "Oh, what a fantastic person this person is," standing up to Keir Starmer. Yeah, I guarantee you those people are out there. I guarantee you, because Owen Jones certainly is. So I don't know honestly what more to say in this situation. Um, Starmer still has very, very much a majority in this. There's no election coming for quite some time. So what's the threat? Like generally, what is the threat here to like Starmer's government? And yet, a lot of people I also know have seen on Twitter and threads, etc., saying, "Oh my God, the government's about to fall. The government's about." It's Rosie Duffield leaving. It's like the Labour Party, something that a lot of us have wanted for quite some time. It's just the only reason to be sad is that it wasn't, her being booted out the door, like a lot of us really wanted. But hey, can't have everything exactly, I suppose, how you want, right? So, as always, let me know what you think down below. And of course, as always, we'll see you all next time.